Why must it take a tragedy to bring this nation together? It's like a civil war without weapons. Why can't we just work together to fix the problems in this nation rather than fighting with each other? The elections are over, the politicians are elected. Trashing each other won't change anything. Let's work with what we have to fix the economy, fix the stock market, and agree on a stimulus plan. Anything to help make America great again. Right now, one of the greatest problems in our nation is the lack of bipartisan effort in Washington, D.C.
This is what House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer said in testimony before this committee in 2007. I would like to believe that Congress could address these issues through the regular legislative process. However, the experience of recent years suggests that it's extremely difficult in the current political environment. I have reluctantly concluded that a task force or commission may be the best way to bring us to the place where we can spur action on this issue and reach agreement on solutions. It'll never happen. The committees of jurisdiction will never take on the kind of challenges that are involved in this kind of effort. If you just leave them under their own jurisdictions, that will never happen. It is going to require a different approach if we're going to solve the long-term fiscal imbalance. It's going to require a fundamental change in approach because I don't see realistically how we're going to get there through the existing mechanisms.
Bipartisan is a two-party system, political system, to help our government debate, argue, defend sides, but ultimately compromise on very important national policy issues.
Many citizens look at our country's wars in Vietnam and Iran, but overlook the one in our current government. The Republican and Democratic Party have been fighting for over a decade. We believe it is time to stop. Only one time has the Republican and Democrat ever worked together, and that was during the serious tragedy of 9/11.
I'd like to highlight the situation that we face. The healthcare reform effort currently underway has the potential to improve our long-term debt outlook, but it will not be enough.
My uncle was in Manhattan when the Twin Towers were hit. I was so worried about him. My family and I were so relieved when we learned that he was okay. But I couldn't help but wonder, how will I know if my family and I will be safe next time we go to a baseball game or go to the airport? But my family, being deep into politics, I quickly learned that precautions were being taken in place to protect the lives of Americans, and they were being taken fast. I asked my mom how the leaders would make these improvements, and I learned that there is a great bipartisan effort, and that reassured me for a long time.
The difficulty of the choices notwithstanding, CBO's long-term budget projections make clear that doing nothing is not an option. Doing nothing is not an option. Legislation must ultimately be adopted that raises revenue or reduces spending or both. Moreover, delaying action simply exacerbates the challenge. I think there is growing consensus that the only way we're going to get this done is through the enactment of a special bipartisan process.
I'm concerned right now because it's not as bipartisan as I would like it to be. The President's a Democrat. The Senate has 60 Democrats, so they're in complete control of the Senate. And even the House of Representatives have more Democrats than Republicans, and so they don't necessarily have to get a Republican to vote with them in order to pass bills. It's sad. It's sad that it takes those type of situations to bring people together. There's always a way.
Despite all the problems in our nation's capital right now, it's not all bad. Several of our leaders in Washington, D.C. are crossing party lines to vote, speaking to their friends and their enemies about being united for the greater good of America. But it's not enough. They need your help. They need you to speak up. America needs you to speak up. Write letters to your representatives, email them, call them, or make a video of your own. Anything to show them that we want change and we want it now. You can go to the websites of your government officials and they'll tell you how to contact them by phone, email, or even fax. Together we can fix America one step at a time.